So this was my 2023 journal. This was my title page. Super cute. I started off with this page. It's the most pretty spread. I love it so much. So this was my 57 books for this year. I think I'm gonna leave these empty just because this says books of 2023, so I don't want to keep continuing it. But honestly, when I made this, I just filled it up with as many books would fit on the pages. But I was like, there's no way that I will even get close to the second page because this is like 40 and my goal was 25. And so the fact that I made it onto the second page and made it onto the second shelf on the second page is crazy to me. And I just love being able to see it all kind of out here. Then I did my TBR. My TBR, I really did not read that many things for my TBR. Of course, these are still books that I would love to read, but I'm gonna try and do more fantasy this year. The ones that I actually did read, I filled in the heart. I did read the Selection series, the Once Upon a Broken Heart, Vicious, The Inheritance Games, and 3 Dark Crowns. I have a lot of other ones on here that I've been transferred over into the next year, like Book Lovers and Name of the Wind. I would absolutely love to keep reading Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm been obsessed with her books this year. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. Then I had my reading log where I wrote every book that I read, the date that I finished it, and then my star rating. I really like being able to see like all the star ratings next to the books, and it kind of is a good visual. And I just made this little spread. Now I finished this page today, and it is quite literally my favorite page. Okay, so look how adorable this is. So first, I have my monthly tracker. I'm gonna be continuing this in 2024 because I loved this visual of seeing how many books I read each month. But then my star rating and my what medium, I'm literally obsessed with how this turned out. Just did star ratings from 1 to 5. Did that here. It's really funny. I literally never rate a book 1 star. If I rate a book 1 star, it is like the worst thing that I've ever read, and it made me like hate everything about the world and about reading. And I'm pretty sure I've only given one book 1 star. So yeah, you'd have to be really, really bad for me to give you 1 star. But if I didn't like a book, I'll give it 2 stars. A 3-star book is something that like, it was an okay read. I just kind of left it feeling like, okay. A 4-star read was a really good read. I enjoyed my time, but something was just missing. Like it wasn't, the bee's knees. And then a 5-star read just made me giddy. It made me feel things. It made me like have a visceral reaction to reading something, and it was something I couldn't shut up about for days and or months. So that's my 5-star reads. What medium? I thought this was really cool. So I have audiobooks, ebooks, graphic novels, which isn't really a different medium but kind of, physical books, and then a mix, meaning I listen to an audiobook and read it or something. This is mostly for like my classical books I do this with because I find it easier sometimes to do both. I also wanted to show that this one I really messed up and I forgot book number 26 because I reread Ballad of Never After, and my Goodreads it only showed up here, so I forgot it right there. So nothing is perfect, but like down here I was able to then show that 26 was physical but 47 was an ebook. I was actually pretty shocked. I think maybe I've only read like 1 graphic novel before. For this year I read 7 graphic novels. I don't have like a Kindle or anything, so ebooks I have to read on my phone. So I think if I had like a Kindle I would read a lot more ebooks, but for right now I don't have that many. Audiobooks, I love listening to those while I'm at work in the lab, so that's why you can see I kind of read more towards the end of the year. Yeah, lots of physical books, lots of library books. I'm obsessed with the library. I think that libraries are amazing and great and everybody should use them, and the fact that you can get audiobooks and ebooks from the library as well using Libby is amazing and a great resource. So please use your library more often and support them. So then this is my reading log. I'm still not finished with this. I still have to do star ratings for all of these books, but that was my 57 books for this year. Then I just made this cute little spread on this side. I don't know, I wrote these one day and I thought they were cute, so yeah. And then these are just some monthly calendar spreads that I had, and then I'm starting with 2024.
Heard it from a friend, she was in our bed, should've known better. Said it was the truth, she came onto you, yeah, but you let her. Knocked me over 10 feet forward. Never knew I could sleep alone good, I've never been better. You're probably out there somewhere missing me. Wish I had an ounce of sympathy.